I've seen some really hard things in policing. But the last 3 years have been really hard nationally.
George Floyd's arrest and death in police custody
in the state.
What started as a call for the end of the Denver Police Department.
And most certainly here in Boulder.
Tonight, investigators searching for answers after a mass shooting in Boulder.
It's been a very impactful time, different than any we've ever experienced in our careers.
You want more of your people to die?
And this is a critical juncture in policing.
The community's told us loud and clear we need to do things differently.
One way to start getting at some of these issues that we've seen in the last few years with policing, we can address by following a plan. The plan is called Reimagining Policing because that's exactly what we're doing in Boulder. We are going to engage in problem-oriented policing. We have chosen problem-solving as our principal strategy to reduce crime and disorder across the city. And we do that holistically by working with other city departments, other city directors, social service agencies, and even at times private sector corporations that can help also.
Problem-oriented policing identifies the problems through an assessment process and allows us to reduce the number of 911 calls that organizations should receive. And it also allows us to prevent problems before there are victims. It's really a proactive model of policing. It makes an enormous difference.
Problem-oriented policing is based on research and evidence. We know it works. Once the police department identifies patterns in calls for service, patterns in crimes, then you put teams around that problem and you partner and you collaborate to solve the problem.
The Reimagining Policing plan, I do like how it's being thought of as connected to the whole city and not just something the department's doing in isolation, and bringing in the city, bringing in housing and human services, forcing people to collaborate. That's what I would give props for, just things moving in the right direction.
We have a new recruiting plan that we've implemented. We're talking to underrepresented populations. We're going to be going out to historically black colleges, areas that we haven't historically looked at in the past. And what we're finding is people that are coming in that want to be part of the change.
I wanted to become a police officer just so that I could do better for my community.
We have a focus on problem solving that we start from day one in the academy.
I want to be a new face of policing and let my generation know and my people know that they have someone behind there.
17th and Iris, intoxicated person in the roadway.
Some people suffering from mental health crises honestly sometimes just need an ear to talk to.
We have to ensure your safety.
It doesn't really help people to just throw them in jail and hope that their problems are going to go away.
Although there's criminal behavior, the main problem was her intoxication level was causing her an issue, and ultimately got her the medical help that she needed.
I have had the opportunity to see how so many of our resources here can help us solve a problem so much easier compared to just enforcing a law and cracking down the hammer.
Imagine a world where people think of serve and protect.
Boulder Police Department!
But serve, protect, and respect.
Hey, sir, I need you to get out of the car. Your car's on fire.
And it starts with the Reimagining Police. It starts with community engagement and a community understanding that, you know what, at the end of the day, we all have a stake about the wellness of this community.
I think this plan of reimagining policing is necessary. It's a crucial piece that police department really play, and they have a big role, but so do everybody else. We need a collaborative approach, and I think that this is what the plan really highlights.
Brings people together that can address some of the root problems, and it allows the community to be a part of the solution and not just the police responding, reacting, and telling people what they should do.
The level of community engagement in this Reimagining Policing plan is amazing. We've met with every segment of the community. I think it's completely a game changer.
I'm very optimistic about the plan. I love change, and I love things when people are able to say, you know what we have has gotten us this far, but it's not going to get us further.
I think it's about time. We know that things have not been working, right? And it can sometimes be really hard to think, what else do we do? Change is hard.
This type of policing is so important, just is critical. My expectations for policing is that I want them to be the ambassadors for this community.
Our goal is, and I see it every day, hey, an officer walks in somewhere and people say that officer's here to help.
It will be successful. Yeah.